Survival Speaks is the name at the end of the day. People love me or hate me, I don't care either way. Breast cancer busted through like a thief in the night. A cancer's ass was knocked out before the end of the fight. A champion coming through, knocking everything out. This is hard if you see, I do nothing for clout. Just like cancer, I'll let nothing take me out. So be respectful when you step foot inside of my house. Or prepare to have your ass escorted on out. So hop up out the bushes, wrap your feet, take a seat, and get comfortable and chill with your girl. Survivor Speaks, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Who, what? I'm Survivor Speak. What time is it? What time is it? It's time for you to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time that I go live. Yeah, it's Survivor Speaks and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Peace. This video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go. What's up, y'all? What's up, no one? Shout out to you for being the number one person in the chat. Shout out to you. So I am loud, live, and in living color and in 4K. Okay. All right. I told you a girl was making some changes. I was hoping to not have this, these earphones in, but I need to hear myself because if not, it doesn't work. Shout out to Nessa C for always being in the building. Nessa, I don't know when you go to bed, but you are always up there. What's up? Love you, girl. Thank you for being here. And so this is gonna be, I always say quick, and then y'all start to talk to me, and the people are coming, and I miss you all and everything, and then I gotta talk to you all. Rebecca, I know you was coming. I said, Becca ain't here yet, but Becca's on the way. Did it work, Becca? Did it work? Did your notification work? What's your favorite breast cancer survivor Speaks, and I'm back here with a live stream today. And for all of you that know, I have not been able to go live often. Because my mom is in the hospital, I'm taking care of my mom. I need to be there for everything, but I want to let y'all know she's doing awesome. She was talking her ish today. She was talking her ish today. So and there has been like some small additions to the little studio, as you can see, just the lighting, and I'm in 4K. All right, and so I think I got this thing, right where I want it, and in 4K. So yes, so in the background, I got no one who was number one in here today, hitting that like button. It's also a mod on the channel. If you are interested in getting music to play behind your video, hit no one up. I'm about to drop his link down here in the chat. All right, there we go. That is no one. Let me drop his emoji behind it. I gotta take one away. Hold on. They said just one, but you're out of too many characters. So there goes no one's link. So let me turn that music down just a tad. It is loud. I gotta bring it down just a tad. Okay. I like to tell a story. No one made another song, another track, and I love it. I love it so much, but I just love this one. I love it. So I have not. No, it didn't come. Wow, Becca. Yeah, I said, oh wait, Becca got her notification. So let's break down like what we're going to talk about briefly today. Now, this story happened, and it's kind of hanging in limbo, and I have some thoughts about it. And if it's your first time here, please hit the like button. And make sure interact in the chat. Please be respectful. If one's opinion is accepted as long as it is an acceptable one. And I said I was going to move the happy birthday to me out of the bin. I haven't had time to do it. So there it is. It's still my birthday month. And I want to say happy birthday to the algorithm, the GOAT, the one and only. It's not up for debate. Please don't put anything negative in my chat. Please, 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 and thank you, because I really don't tolerate the Christian Rock. Excuse me, she don't want to be called a rock anymore. Excuse me, the Christian Porter slander over here. Okay, formerly Christian Malone. All right, shout out and happy belated birthday to Christian Malone Porter. So her supporters did their big one for her birthday. Shout out, and I'm just going to just shout it out because I have some thoughts about some things that happened. I'm probably going to talk about just a little bit, but I got to give credit where credit is due. I was late to the situation and almost missed my girl, but I saw my little stuff up there on the table. Shout out to, what is it? Oh, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate for getting me the information so that I can participate and get my girl Krishan and Krishan Jesus what I wanted to send them on over. And I saw that it was delivered. And so shout out to her. She had a wonderful birthday. She's still receiving, her blessings. And I was just grateful that this year I was able to participate. And so, myself got there a day late because, I'm excused though. And unlike other people, she don't have to say nothing. She not name me. I don't feel any different. I've been 10 toes down from day one. That's how it's gonna stay. No Christian slander over here. I am a part of the American Disabilities Act, and I do understand that her monster-in-law will be starting the sound channel. The first thing you say about the, anybody with disabilities, and there, Krishan Jesus, there's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't have any disabilities. Yes, it's gonna go down. All right. So yeah, I'm a breast cancer survivor. So yes, I am a part of the ADA community. All right. So there you go. It's not just about somebody being like, whatever, you guys are thinking. So let me clear that up for you. I am a breast cancer survivor. Therefore, I am a part of the ADA community. So today's story, guys, is about a mother who went viral after exposing, allegedly, this is a big alleged, right? I'm just telling y'all the story about what we're going to talk about today. Y'all saw her on the thumbnail, right? I refused to put the young man on there, and I definitely did not put the child on there, right? But hear me out, because this is so close to home, y'all. I said, well, what in the... So anyway, so a mother has gone viral after allegedly exposing her boyfriend's shocking text messages to her 10-year-old daughter. The disturbing messages did spark an outrage online. She immediately got the public support. Like, oh my goodness, like, good job, all that type stuff, all that. So it was found out, and my stream deck just said, I'm not even here. Well, how about I light it up and let's see if the daggone thing works today, because I might need my favorite button today. I might need to go on ahead and hit my favorite button today. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it. Nessa C will tell me. She will let me know that. She will let me know that. I'm just in disbelief I'm in disbelief, y'all, because it appears, and it seems to be that they found out that the little heifer was lying, y'all. They found out that the little heifer was lying, and it seems to be that I don't know what's going on with this, y'all. I am making changes to my stuff, and this stuff is just still just want to do what it want to do, like not what it's supposed to do. All right. Where is now? I done had started a hoe. Where is my stuff? All right, so that is not it, and of course, unfortunately, why is this little one hooked up? That is why. Okay, let's go back here. Like what is going on, y'all? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm over here fighting with my soundboard, and I'm just a little perturbed because what is going on? Where is the stuff? Like what happened to everything that I like? Come on, this is ludicrosity. All right, y'all. So it decided that it's not going to. So anyway, we're not gonna be able to do with that. Let me get back to what I was saying. So anyway, it appears that she done lied, y'all. She done allegedly. It is all a lie. So I went and visited her Facebook. I sure did. And there is some very disturbing things that I saw on the page now. On Survivor Speaks, we are very hard on, criminals, whether they're men or women, and they are committing crimes, not just against, children, against anyone, right? And so I just think that when someone makes an allegation and you have the public outpouring and support, if it comes out that you are lying, I believe that the public should be supporting you getting your ass locked up. Because these are some very disturbing allegations, SA and PDF allegations. Very disturbing. Survivor Speaks, the last thing that I want to do is victim shame or blame, especially a child. This child was 10 years old. So we're going to go through, shout out to, because I'm going to share from this blogger's page because she has it all put together. And I'm going to make sure I share her blog down in the description. We're using this under the Fair Disclaimer Act of 1976 for education purposes, right? And so I'll make sure to add her name down. And it's very hard not to. I refuse to put this young man's face on my thumbnail, but it's very hard to not see his face because he's everywhere, because of the accusations and because the public actually was showing love to this young lady, love and support. And so unfortunately his picture is here, but if I can help it, I'm not sharing his photo too much. I think it's disheartening. So the first photo, I am not going to, I'm going to skip right past it, but we cannot skip past, maybe I'll do the first one because the second one, they all have children in them, but the second one, the faces are blurred. So I just want to bring the story over here and read the story to you. And I think she did a great job with it. But she has the text messages attached. And so that is the reason why I want to It always goes to that. This is not my default, but okay. So it always goes to that. So I want to read, because I want to read the text message with you. If you're here, please join the conversation. Please don't forget to hit the like button. It does not tell me if who you are. If you like the video, you can thumbs down the video. It just shows engagement and pushes the video out into the algorithm. As you all may know, I have not been able to go live this month, really, due to a family emergency with my mom. And I have been like very active in caring for her and making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do, and they're doing a great job. Shout out to the people out there that work in the healthcare department. So yep, I am going to be also like sharing, and it's definitely a voluntary, not mandatory. I am sharing my Cash App and Chimes, and if you want to become a member, I am also going I'm also going to share the link for that, where you can become a member as well. I have 2 tiers, and that is just that. So yeah. So let's go ahead and read. Let me see. Let me go on ahead and try to blow this up. And like I said, the name of the blogger is Linda Accuses. I hope I said her name correctly. Let me get this from down here. Come on, move it. And so yeah, we want to show as less as possible of this young man, because he came out swinging himself. Or maybe we could just do it like this and then move this back down. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. All right, so we could do it like that. That's a great thing right there. So he came out swinging with some receipts of his own. I don't have those receipts, and this is on her blog. Right now, she has when the accusations happened with the when the accusations happened with the Lord, yeah, no, I gotta keep more fog ready sometimes. When the allegations were first made by the mother. All right, so it says a mother has gone it should say viral on Facebook to call out her boyfriend. It's her ex-boyfriend, whom she has been with for 5 years. The woman named Tiara Christie revealed she has been with her boyfriend since her daughter was 5, and her daughter, who just turned 10 this February, sees him as her dad. She even saved his name on her phone as Daddy. Keep that in mind, y'all. Stick a pin in that. Stick a pin in that like you stick a fork in something. Sometimes you say stick a fork in that, put a pin in it. However, the man recently began propositioning the girl for eggs, and even threatened to report to her mother that she has been watching corn videos if she doesn't give in to him, as seen in screenshots of chats between the man and the child. Now, we know that there is a lot of this going on right now in cases where it really happens. We really don't want to put an idea like this out there into any of these PDFs mind, but here it goes. All right, so even as the girl refused his advances, he told her she would soon start doing it anyway and might as well start with him. He also discussed corn in his chats with the girl. Calling him out, the girl's mother disclosed that his family is taking his side while calling her daughter a liar. She added that she believes her daughter and she is disgusted by what her ex-boyfriend did. Heavy on the ex. All right, so you really can't trust anyone around your kids. She warned. See the chats below. This story is very disturbing to me. Let me tell you why. I'm going to stop it right here. Put a pin in this right here. I'm going to put a pin in the story. Tell you why it is crazy to me. Now, on my way over there to the Facebook, of course I went to her Facebook. I don't know how to work Facebook, so I'm just like, oh my goodness. All right, I'm here. Let me see. The girl has since hid the post that I'm getting ready to show you. She hid it. It's still there, but you hid it, girl. And went on with her life. Like life just is life. She's putting up And I'm not saying that if this did happen that she is supposed to stop her life. That's not what I'm saying. But we're going to get to the second half of the story. You're going to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. D Lovely, what's up, girl? Thank you so much for coming out the bushes, girl. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Now, we put a pin in that because I began to look, and you know how the little friends stop popping up if you're friends with this person? Wait a minute, God doggone it, that's my son. My son is this girl's Facebook friend. So I didn't contact him because he's in a pretty committed relationship. And you know, Facebook friends, Facebook friends. Then I saw a young lady that I call my niece. Shout out to her. I'm not gonna put her name up out here, but you know, she's me and her mother have been friends forever, and her children are my nieces. She's a doctor. Shout out to her for that. She said she was gonna be a doctor when she was young. And she did that, y'all. Persevered through the COVID and everything, the pandemic. She was across the water when the pandemic hit. She was better where she was because they didn't have an outbreak of it. But she was so scared, she came on back. Her mother was like, no, stay out there. And because they paid for her to go to med school to do her residency. She was out there with blue waters and all kinds of stuff, but they didn't have an outbreak. I'm having a brain fart right now as to where she was, but she came back. So then she's just a full-fledged own doctor. So she's her friend. So I said, hold on, wait a minute, put a little pippin in it. I began to look. This girl lives in where I'm from. I'm from Jersey, y'all. I did not know. And she lives in Jersey. You don't get a pass for that. Child, my head started hurting. I see all the kids my son age, my niece age, because my son and my niece, they hang out, you know, when she's available. Like when she used to be out of town or when she was on break from school, they always get together and they hang out and they catch up. Yeah, she from here. Very pretty girl, but everything is filtered. I saw a picture that wasn't filtered, and she's still a pretty girl. But what you're doing is not pretty. And I don't care who you are or where you're from. Listen, I have to keep my eye open. Just in case I see her in the street, she might see this video. I might have to knock her out. It is what it is. Listen, this is not what we're doing. But this is not what we're doing. In this climate, there is too much going on. This is not what we are doing. I'm sorry. That's just how I see it. So let's go on here. Let's bring up the goddamn on post that she put up on her page. Yes, there she is in the flesh. I was with this ninja for 5 years, and he been around my daughter since she was 5 years old, and I can't believe that he would all of a sudden take a act. All of a sudden, now come on, y'all. You know that a PDF doesn't wait to all of a sudden do something. If he gonna do something, he gonna do it all, especially when they're a little younger. That's just, the research I did on PDFs. And normally when they're a PDF, they don't care what it said. Jarvis Bucks like the 180 cripple and crazy. Come on, y'all. Come on, church. So I can't believe that he would all of a sudden. It's the language for me, y'all. It's the context clues for me. Take a actual interest in my daughter. It disgusts me that she came to me crying about how he doesn't talk to her like she's a kid anymore. She's 10 years old. He's been trying to get her to be an adult and do actual things with her because she's older now. This type of betrayal from him, I will never understand or forgive. And the disgusting donkey family. Y'all know what a donkey is. When you're a donkey, you assume when you're a donkey. Yeah. So that stands by him and calls my child a liar can all go to AT double hockey sticks with him. Y'all can all get hands and feet about my daughter. I do if it was the truth. I totally am in agreement with her, but we put a pin in something up top. Let's go. At the end of the day, he violated a little girl who literally just turned 10 last month in February. She trusted him and loved him. I would never understand how anybody can be a mother and not believe they're supposed to be there. She said their child. I believe my baby no matter what. I don't give a how nobody feel. You really can't trust nobody around your kids, and it's sad and scary as F. Like, who talks to a child they claim to love like this? I'm disgusted. So she commenced to showing the text messages. Thank you so much, D Lovely. Thank you. She commenced to showing the text messages, y'all. Stand by. You want me to lay in there with you or you're fine? I'm fine. I'm just bored. I hate when my child, if they don't, can I blur? Lord, I didn't want to see him over to the right or the man under him. Let me go ahead. You want me to lay in there with you or you fine? I'm fine. Okay, I'm just bored. I hate when mommy go to work. I don't be having nothing to do at all. What you doing? Watching TikTok? Sounds like a lot like. Doesn't this sound like, now listen, y'all that was in here the other day, does this not sound like the cop from Detroit's messages already? Does it or does it not? It sounds like the cop from Detroit's messages already, just a little doctored up. Let me see. Let's not jump to conclusions. Watching TikTok. You remember she was playing Roblox. Okay, looking for things to do. Like fun stuff? Yeah. Did you ever get... Now, what this little girl know about getting... I was getting some... What she know about that? How he gonna just jump to that? Because at 10 years old, what should she know about getting some... I was getting some... My daughter's 17. And if she knows something about it, she never slipped up. I ain't never seen nothing in writing. None of that. And baby girl, I got ways that I check. Checks and balances, baby. This is another context clue. And some key context clue. Now that the other side of the story came out, I gotta do some more digging for that. Y'all don't judge me. I just know what the other side of the story is. But apparently, he done put out his own receipts. And that's why this child hid all this stuff on Facebook and private. Because if it's true, I'm not hiding nothing. I don't care what his family's saying. If this is true, it would be up. But the world got it. So, girl, is it true? What is going on? Yes, on social media too much. Girl, she over there posting now. She over there posting. Y'all go in there, take a look at her stuff, and the people is giving it to her. We still need answers, girl. He done came with his receipts, and the receipts say you a lie. He ain't want you no more. All right, let's get to it, because let's get to the first part before we skip on to the second. So he said, did you ever? I was getting some before. I don't understand what she would be. Why she would be knowing about that at 10 years old. He just asking. Child, got him saved. She probably got him saved in her phone as daddy. So no, I don't want to, because that will make me feel uncomfortable, and I am only 10 years old. I'm not fully an adult, so no. Listen, even if the mother talked to her and told her about these things, y'all, if I was having a conversation with my daughter and I was going to go this far, which I don't think that you should talk to a child and go this far, even if you do it in a more appropriate manner. Would you talk to your child? Listen, if anybody touches you, you make sure you holler. Nobody should be touching you in your privates. Some parents, I think that is, a brilliant thing to give those areas like, little kid names so it doesn't have to, and you tell them what they are. But when you tell your daughter, if somebody asks you to get I was getting some, you gotta explain to them what getting some, you gotta explain to them what that means. Come on now, y'all. I'm just keeping it 100% honest. Y'all comment down in the comments and let me know what y'all thinking. I'm just keeping it real. You're not going to explain this type of stuff, even in sexual education in school. They don't explain stuff to them in this manner. So are you explaining to your child, if somebody, like, that is just like this. So a lot of times when these kids that are SA, they say something like, he put his mouth down there or something. They don't say like, I was getting some, like, y'all, it just, I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out some stuff. I'm, hoping that the receipts that he put out is true. And I'm praying that it's not true for the child. For the child, I'm praying that this is not true. But he's saying that it's not true. So he got receipts. He didn't want her no more. And some more stuff they said. But I gotta look that stuff up, y'all. Listen, I'll be in the hospital from the daytime to the nighttime. But this story is getting, it's not old. It was just the beginning of the month, but we're gonna be going over this. So she said, alone and just let mommy know. Oh, okay. So it will make me feel uncomfortable, and I'm only 10 years old. I'm not fully an adult, so no. It's not going to make you feel uncomfortable. You're going to be doing it soon. But okay, leave you alone and just let mommy know you be watching nasty stuff. But I don't watch that stuff anymore. What? But I don't watch that stuff anymore. And I don't like that stuff. It's nasty. And I just want to chill. I don't want to do stuff like that because it makes me feel weird and uncomfortable. She don't want to do stuff like what? Watch the video. So I'm going to assume that that's what she was trying to say here. She don't want to watch the video because it makes her feel weird. How was she introduced to corn or nasty stuff? How was she introduced, ma'am? Because you said he just. How was she introduced? I know kids can come up and trip up on stuff on the internet, and that's why I give the information that I give. My daughter's phone just came off lock. If your kids got an iPhone, baby, you can lock it down. They can't even download an app without your approval. And I gave the information to the school when she was younger to give to the parents. They had no idea about it. It's a beautiful thing. You can go on there and see. It's not stupid. They are kids. And if this was true, you would find things like this, just like the father in Detroit reported these things because the little girl reported it to her aunt, but she knew and was aware that her father checked her devices regularly, all of them. All right, so we only got one life to live, Lay. Just try it. If you don't like it, I'll leave you alone. No, I don't want to. Please stop asking me. Just ask mommy. She is an adult. You can ask mommy when and it's cut off. We only got one life to live. Oh, so she put it here again. You can ask mommy when she come back, but not me. That's not appropriate. You're actually making me scared. You don't have to be scared of me, Late. I won't do anything to you without your permission. You said leave you alone. I will leave you alone. Just delete the messages. At the same time, he's trying to use that against Nessa. Can you put in a little more? Because did you see the ending of the story? So okay, sorry for bothering you about to just watch corn. Sorry bothering you. About to just watch corn. So it seems like there's such a fascination with this corn, right? Let me stop sharing this, right? And I told y'all to put a pin in. A mother has gone on Facebook to call out a boyfriend whom she has been with for 5 years. The woman named Tierra Christie reveals she has been with her boyfriend since her daughter was 5, and her daughter, who just turned 10 this February, so that was last month, sees him as her dad. She even saved his name on her phone as Daddy. So according to the reports and everything that I'm looking at, it was alleged that she's not telling the truth. She fabricated these messages. She made them all up. As I told y'all, don't blame me. I'm just bear with me. But I did read, and you know what? I have her Facebook up right here. I actually don't even know what his name is, but let me bring her up here. All right, so I'm over here on it because I left the Facebook up, but I'm just like, who hold on, y'all, who is and why is all right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to unfollow this one right here. I'm not interested. Don't put this on my page. I'm so bothered by this whole thing. I'm so bothered by that. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to bring it on up over here. That whole little thing got me so bothered, y'all. So while I'm bringing that up, let me just tell y'all, I'm gonna skip to what's the name real fast because I am going to talk about the Naziah Harris saga that's going on. Hold on. So why is it? All right. Did he tag her in this? So yeah, there's a lot of people. I guess they do content on Facebook. They reported on this story, and people on YouTube have reported on the story and Instagram, and everyone has I've seen quite a few people retract the story because of the messages that were put out. Didn't even find any results. I just looked at it. I was just on the girl page. Now, come on now. Oh no, did I spell it? Child, y'all spell. So they retracted their stories because supposedly it's not true. I have a big problem with that, and if that is the case, I do believe that hopefully he presses charges. He presses charges, and wait a minute, maybe I'll have a man. Oh man, you better had not did or said shit. No. All right, so I'm gonna share somebody else's post that I just saw right here. So I just saw it, but I'm gonna go back to her page. So I want to see this because, all right, yeah, I'm gonna see Alicia Cowan. Can I? All right, so let's share this. Let's go on here because she has, now this is on Facebook, and then I'm going to go to her page because people are getting her together and she is acting like she's unbothered. After she went on a whole rant. All right, there is a couple of texts. I'm going to share them because it's important that we, when we are sharing information about things that people have supposedly done, that we go ahead and correct it. Now, this is my first time sharing this story. I did not share this story before I saw it, but like I said, and I wasn't available. And so let me zoom into this a little bit so you guys can. I was trying to click into the post. I don't know if that's how Facebook works. Child, it's a mess. Y'all bear with me now. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. So maybe I can do. Okay. Is this? All right. So I don't want. I wanted to share the other young lady where I was. Alicia Cowan. Is it down here? Child, I am a mess when it comes to this. Okay, so his name Michael? Oh yeah. All right. So Alicia, and the reason why I want to stay here is because, all right, let me just zoom out a little bit. I'm trying to make sure you guys can read it, but the zoom in was too much. So let me zoom out. Okay, so that probably will do it right there. Cause I think I could click into it. I thought I could click into it like that, but that's not. Child, don't judge me. So that's not the girl. This is not the post that I wanted to share. I wanted to share the other girl, Alicia Cowan. Maybe these are just messages to her post. This is not. Child, y'all. I'm a. This is crazy. Let me just go back to what. Oh, you know what? So they do share. No. So she says, I'm gonna just read it from here, y'all, because girl, I don't know what's going on with the U and the T. Oh, he's using that she watched corn against her to get what he wants. That's what she wants everybody to believe, but they're saying different. So she said, so that lady Tiara Christie made up that whole story about her daughter being messed with by men she's been dealing with, and apparently she has been doing this for a minute. This isn't the first time she has done it from what is being said, right? So I know she did it to another person before, but it says, wow. Oh, hit the like here. So it says Jahil Allen, man, oh man. So that's his name. Let me write that down, right? So we would believe that so I'm gonna go to his page because I want to see all of this so we can see the stuff better. But since I have her up here, let's just read what she says. So Jahil Allen, man. So this is somebody named Janelle Walker. Man, oh man, you better had not did or said ish to that baby. I will slap the STFG. I don't listen. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that acronym means, y'all. But I was trying to figure it out. I would say slap the effing some. Anyway, I will hunt you down myself. But you're looking more and more innocent as time flies. This ain't her first time lying on a man about this. It ain't gonna be her last. I just hope you get her arrested and sue the F out of her for this BS she has caused once you clear your name. It's actually her writing those messages. She is texting from one phone and replying from another. She did the same thing a couple of years ago to her daughter's father. Those who know the case will and have said, nah, not this again, because she had done this before. Okay. So there are people that are putting out, I believe T.L. Christie at first, till I read the messages and something in my spirit saying she set this up. You're more concerned about him calling his mama and other people finding out. It just doesn't make sense to me. You need to leave. You can't be here when she gets out. What the F did I do? It's not me. I'm going to call my mom. Okay, I'll wait for her. I'm going to leave your house. I'm just waiting for my mom to pull up. This is really crazy. I can't believe you think I would stoop that low. So you calling my daughter a liar? I'm not calling her a liar. Let me see. I think I need to click into this. Okay. I'm not calling her a liar. All right, let me go to Jahil Allen's page because baby girl, I can't see this, so let me pull him up. Hold on a minute. Like, let me just go and see if I could, I wanted to read somebody else's post because they said, give me 1 minute. I'm going to go to his page and read that. How about this? Here's at Tierra Christie Laney, who ruined some guy's life by fabricating text messages as if this man was texting and or exting her 10-year-old daughter. It's been proven that it wasn't him, and they said she did it to the child's father years ago. Shaking my head as a man to allegations you can never ever come back from. This is from is a, I don't understand what that word, why is a, what, I don't even know what to say in place of that rumor. And so did she say anything about the LGBTQ? Or maybe I'm missing it, y'all. I don't know. And a rapist and or PDF rumor. Now, I don't know where she got the LGBTQ community rumor from. Like, now, see, this is how stuff gets added. Now, the other two things, Miss Tierra Christie, I did see that on her page. And till she's not responding when people tell her you need to, like, we need answers, like, what is going on. So this man's innocence has been proven, but he'll never be able to come back from this, all because of a bitter ex lied and made it seem like he was trying to touch her daughter inappropriately, though it does happen often, but not in his case. Share this and attack. Nah, like, oh, okay, so I see what she's saying, but I'm not saying that. She's saying to share this and, get at her like she was doing the guy in the situation without knowing the full story. She deleted the original post and everything. He needs to sue her donkey, and the police need to lock her up. I do agree with that. She didn't, she put a picture up here. This is her, like I said, she's a very attractive young lady. But if she did this before, that's disgusting. I didn't even know that she did it before. All I knew is I read some stuff that said that she was, basically not telling the truth. And the people that I saw retract the story and say that they actually found out that she was not telling the truth, are some pretty people, people that, do a little research. It is just disturbing that she wanted him, and yeah, Rebecca, she did. I don't understand. Like, so she fabricated like this whole story. Like, your daughter is at risk of you losing a mother, at risk of you're at risk of losing your job, because jobs take this very seriously. Now, in this picture, I don't know where she works or if she's at a job. If it can be proven that you are telling the lie, you've done this before. Yeah, baby girl. Now, I know that she's supposedly in school. They will kick you up out of that college. Colleges do not want that stain on their name. They do not. And it's a shame because this is happening so often. I'm not talking about her situation. I'm talking about these PDFs out here. We are all still, our heart is twisted and mangled behind Naziah Harris, and her family has turned this into a money-making freak show. And I have a lot of issues with that. And I have a big problem because I believed in the person that is grifting off of this. Why are you making a documentary, ma'am? Why are you making a documentary? Come to find out that a video that I was trying to tell another page before they showed it, it was sent to them, but some of these pages don't care. I knew the video was not correct. And allegedly, they were told not to release the video at all. But the person behind the video is one of the people that's out here supposedly fighting the hardest for her, and that's in her family. It is disgusting. But the page, I was trying to tell them, because I was and they were like, oh, somebody, I never visit this page, right? And it was like just like a recommendation. And so, like, we went on over, and so I went on over there, kind of like, give them a chance again, because like I basically was like, see, this is why I have my own feelings about everything that happens And even though somebody starts out one way, they may not end up the same way. And so even though somebody might not like you, that don't have nothing to do with Survivor Speaks. I get to know people for myself. I go off of energies. I go with what you show me. And I don't like when people assume things about me either. Don't assume things about me. You can have a conversation with me. So if it's something that I want to know about you and I feel that it's worthy enough or it's good enough for me to have a conversation with you about it, then I will approach you and have the conversation with you about it. But other than that, no bueno. So I went to this page and they were in an uproar. I'm bringing viewers to your page. So I'm like, now I know why. And so they apologized. I went back. We just got this story about how the whole story about Nazai was in his house. And you heard the girl saying, oh, I'm down here. That video is a false video. That was not Naziah Harris in that basement. That was the girl who lived in the house that was in that basement who was talking to her sister who was on a different floor, calling her in from inside the home, asking her where she was. And she was like, I'm down here. And they knew that. And one of these people that was the biggest supporters that we thought started this whole thing, because that's the way you made it seem, you knew that, but you let that video get released anyway. I'm very disappointed. The only thing matters is justice for Naziah Harris and for all of the other people that knew about what was going on that wronged her. They accepted the situation that they put her in. CPS, sorry. You guys were told in 2022 by two family members, all of this stuff going on against these two family members and the rest of these people, the other family members, makes no sense. We don't care about that. We care about justice for Naziah Harris. Now, I don't know why you're making a documentary about Naziah Harris to try to say like you're trying to get the story out there. I think some YouTubers are doing a great job. Some YouTubers like myself, I only report on what's true. In regards to Naziah Harris, I'm not reporting anything that's false about Naziah Harris, but you took this and decided to run with this, and you're going to keep milking this for all that it's worth. No, we want to bring awareness that this thing is happening. We want to make sure that the world knows that we are watching and we have a invested interest in this case. And we want justice for Naziah Harris. And we don't want Jarvis Butts to ever walk the streets again and hurt another child. He hurt his own children. He SA'd his own children. And that can be proven. And Rebecca, I know we're supposed to go over those text messages again. I'm going to do it. I wanted to do the story first. I'm going to do it as soon as I'm not, live as often as I like to be. You guys know the story. My mom's doing good, but I still need to be like, listen, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. And you're aware of what's going on with your loved one. The woman that my mother's in the room with now, here your family comes. Our family comes in the room. You've been here 10 minutes. You have not been here all day. Nobody was here in the morning. Nothing. So you didn't know that she held these nurses as hostage for about 45 minutes. Because they put restraints on her hand because she kept pulling the IV out. And it's a good thing that I'm there with my mother. This older woman, she's older. She needs, a different type of care. But, she tried to jump out the bed. I see her through the mirror. And I'm like, oh, goodness, y'all better come in because she's trying to jump out the bed. Now, I'm smart enough that I'm not touching no patient. I'm not touching nobody's patient. That don't have nothing to do with me. But I am going to prevent what I can. Listen, she's good. I don't know if she's going to be able to get up, but she's trying to jump out the bed. So they come in there, they put the restraints on her hands. They see she done pull the IV out and everything. Now, I didn't see all that because the curtain was back. I could just see the bottom of the thing that they have on flapping. And she's older. I think she has like dementia or something like that. She's a first stages dementia, Alzheimer's, something. So she's in there fighting them. I mean, fighting them. And the nurses are like, please, stop. Like, stop. She speaks Spanish, so they make sure they have a Spanish nurse there. Spanish tech is there. It's a group of people saying, please stop, please stop. She starts fighting. So they put these gloves on her hands first. She's like a baby. She starts taking them off, so they have to put like a soft restraint on her, like it's for her protection. Now they gotta reinsert the IV, so she's screaming and hollering, but you need this IV. You're the one that pulled it out. So it was a long, like when I say held hostage, I mean because they really didn't want to put restraints on her, so they really tried to work with her. They didn't want to put restraints on her feet, but they wound up having to. So the family member, you've been here for 10 minutes talking about, oh, I've been here and nobody's been here. And oh, my mom didn't eat. Lady, I know your mother's eating schedule better than she does. Her tray doesn't come when the rest of the patient's trays come. When my mother's trays come and all the rest of the patients, her tray does not come. Her trays, for some reason, are scheduled to come maybe like a couple hours afterwards. She's not even eating like solid food. Like she's on like a full liquid diet, because the liquid in the full liquid diet is different. Y'all don't even know. I know more about what's going on with your mother than you do. You've been here for 10 minutes not knowing that they have other patients to care for, but they were held hostage with your mother, which they really didn't have to be, because they really had cause to restrain her, because she's just fighting. And it's a shame that people with Alzheimer's or dementia or early stages of it, or sometimes they don't know where they're at. They wander. They're like a small child. You have to watch them all the time. So this hospital is really, really above board with it. Like, so they have, like, my mother has a nurse. She has a different nurse. So how they work is kind of like, all right, I have this patient, you have this patient. So when we go in the next room, you have a patient, I have a patient. So that way, in cases where they get stuck like that, sometimes they don't want to have like all of the staff on this one patient. But in this case, they had to take several staff members off the floor to deal. Like when I tell you, like she was fighting, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And to come in for 10 minutes and just say like they're not doing their job is very wrong, and it's disheartening. That's not what happened, ma'am. I'm here, I see it, but I'm not going to say anything to the family. I'm not, because I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm just here, and if something goes wrong with her where I can alert the nursing staff, I will. But as soon as they hear her machine beat, they're in there like, what's going on? Okay, she keeps pulling it out. So they told the family, we will take the restraints off. You guys have to watch her. But they are well aware of her, what she does, because before she came into the hospital, she was doing it at home. So that when they start telling them what happened, the family kind of just like, they are quiet because they have it all documented. Like she was doing this at home, right? So actually, like she continues to just keep. Every time we take like she pulls the IV out. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just saying, if you have loved ones, check on them more than 10 minutes and coming in and saying that, oh, this and that is going on. In some hospitals, it does happen. But, I am, in the process of writing like such a nice, letter to the administration of this hospital, because like everybody that I've come in contact with, regarding my mother and other patients have been above board. So other patients where people are not here, they've been above board. If you ever worked in a hospital setting before, you do have patients in there screaming, you're trying to, me, unalive me, I'm going to, like, and they are patients that are dealing with a lot. And it's not because anybody's doing anything to them, it's just the state that they're in. I don't know if you ever been sick. Sometimes that's just what you feel like. But anyway, moving on. I digress. Let's go to Jalil's page, and let's see what he wrote, because I'm interested in seeing what he wrote here. And you know what? I did not. Somebody said he lying now. Come on, y'all. Somebody said Jahil Allen lying hard. I don't know if anybody caught this, but it's some messages missing from these screenshots, which shows he deleted it from his phone, but forgot to delete it from the tablet. Okay, y'all, hold on now. He says, open the door for Mir. Why you got these people phone number up here, child? I'm gonna just go right on by there because so people saying he lying. Jalil Allen King was booked on 8/27/2024 for unlawful possession of a weapon, handgun, hand powers without a permit. This post is showing arrest information only. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. He was arrested for unlawful possession of weapons of a pow, not for the other thing. Ain't no way I'm about to do all that talking. I'm calling the police ASAP. These aren't my screenshots. There is a story going viral of this man talking nasty to a little girl, and this is the mama talking to him. Okay, you need to leave. You can't be here. When she gets out, what the F did I do? Okay, so it's the same thing with, okay, there we go, y'all. Oh, so you calling my daughter a liar? I'm not calling her a liar. What I'm saying to you is I didn't write those messages. So I'm supposed to put a man before my kid. What kind of person you think I am? My phone is connected to two items. The child's tablet. I gave her an old phone. I don't have anymore because it's broke. I don't F around with like that. Who else would know I'm going to work in the morning? Who else would know I'm going to work in the morning? Who else would text like that? Ninja, you curse me out enough for me to know how you talk. I'm not leaving my daughter hanging until this ish is solved. I'm not having no school look at me crazy. I know you know how I talk, but on somebody's ashes, I would never write no ish like that to a child. Jalil, you complain about being bored all the time. That's exactly what you said in the text. And the crazy thing is, you hurt her feelings with all that ish you said about never wanting kids. Then I see all these messages. Like nothing you saying is making ish make sense. I understand I wouldn't want anybody looking at you any type of way, but I didn't write those messages. Blank, I'm not mad at you right now. Just hurt you would think I would write that. I don't know what to do or how to feel right now. I'm hurt beyond words. This is happening to me right now. You really want me to ask her some ish like that after what WTF I read? Now, y'all, what do you mean? Do you want me to? Heck yeah, I want you to ask her about that after what you read. If you saying that they were texting back and forth, I want you to ask her. Just Valencia, thank you so much. Yes, because I never did anything to her. I'm not saying the little girl's nickname, or even though they posted and stuff all over, like y'all just crazy. I never even came off to her that way. I never laid in her bed. I never text her in that way, and I never looked at her like that. I always tell her to put clothes on. Please ask her, because I would never do no ish like that. I want to know where she got watching the corn from. That's what I want to know. Why is that a thing? Somebody had to have my phone. Ain't no way I'm talking to a little kid that way. Are you effing insane? I'm not a effing PDF. Who the F was it then? Because we on Mir but to y'all, the only two ninjas who be in the house. Okay, so if you know it's him and it's not the other person because of the phone number, how could it be somebody else? Are you letting the other child use, is he letting him use his phone? Is that a thing in your home? Like, everybody in this house know my passcode. So he's saying that everybody in her house know his passcode. If I ever did some ish like that, why she, everybody knows his passcode. If he ever did, why she ain't been tell you? Why she ain't been tell you? She been with you alone plenty of times. You acting like I ain't have a whole Dyfus case. Oh, she had a case because she blamed the father of the same thing, allegedly according to what they're saying. I could lose my child. You really don't believe anything I'm saying, and it's crazy. Everybody in this house know my password to every whatever he have, I guess. You act like I wasn't with you through it. Why would they be reading y'all messages? Like, why would I risk my freedom like this? Why would I destroy my name? You really hurting me with this one. I thought you loved me. You really got me down for some ish like this. I guess he is really killing him inside, really unaliving him inside. I left out your house. I'm sitting in the hallway. This ish is unbelievable. And you saying the school seen it. You took a picture of that phone. Why would the school contact you about this? He's right. If the school saw this, the first people that they wouldn't be contacting her. They would be contacting CPS and the police. And the CPS will, and I don't know why people don't believe this, but it's the truth. CPS will come, the cops will come and question your child if something is questionable. My daughter was 3 years old. My daughter was quick, fast, always into something. Now, I'm out. My sister was here from out of town. We were having an event, and her and my son was home, and they were waiting for me to come back, and my sister called me screaming. Oh my gosh, my daughter got, burnt on her face with the iron. How did she get the iron? So I have an iron with a retractable cord that goes all the way in. So my son retracted the cord. He left a little bit hanging. She was so quick with it, she pulled it down. That's what my sister said. Her face is melted off. Her face is melted off. Listen. So it's right here. I'm rushing home, and in the ambulance, they give her 1 milligram of morphine for pain. She's 3. We get to the hospital. I'm losing it, but that's my child. My sister's going crazy, blaming herself. My son is blaming himself because he didn't retract the cord all the way. But my daughter, when I tell you, so I had breast cancer when my daughter was 5 months. Put a pin in that. So we get to the hospital, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, she's 1 milligram of morphine, because that's all they gave her. We're in a waiting room. So now this lady walks in with the white coat on, and my daughter is trying to get the stuff, and it's crazy. Like, okay, girl, your face is burnt. What are you doing? And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Stop. You can't do that. You can't do that. So this lady, now we're sitting in a waiting area, and this lady she's standing at the desk with her back turned. She never says anything to me. So then, the nurses and the people come, they ask me what happened. Oh, because she needs to go upstairs to the burn unit because she's burned on the face. So now my daughter is jumping around, running, setting the alarm off on the floor. I'm running behind her like, girl, where is you going? Now I'm telling y'all, she just had 1 milligram of morphine, and I guess it numbed all the pain for her. Lady is still, she just walking around, this lady now in this white coat. I'm like, I just saw this lady downstairs. What are you doing? I don't care. I'm more concerned with my daughter, but I do see her. This lady, so my daughter runs. I catch her right at, she sets the alarm. She got past the little line real quick and set the alarm off. And so then the lady comes to me. She was like, "Hi, I am a CPS worker work in a hospital, and I, first of all, I'm glad that you made it through your breast cancer survivor bout, but I know it was not that long ago, and I know that you're probably not all. How do you do it?" She asked me, "How do you do it?" I said, "Well, that's my child, but like she's quick with it. My daughter was quick with it. Don't sit nothing down. If she wanted it, she's quick with it." Her father put up he took all his little precious time, because you had to walk up into where we lived at the time. He took all his little precious time, put up this the gate that you find. So because it was the steps, he put it up there. He called himself put some reinforcements on there. My daughter would lay for hours. Because I would go for treatment. My mother would, be there. Like, so, my mother would stay days, like about 3 to 4 days, and then she would leave, and it would be me and my daughter. And my daughter would just lay there and just kick all day. She's strong as an ox, just kick, and I just be laying and just letting her kick, because I got a little bit of strength, and it is what it is. And like, so she used to get in that jumper thing and go so fast, one, like they used to be like, oh my gosh, it was used to be like so interesting. And she would do that one, until she go to sleep. And you would be like, oh, okay, I'm glad, because she's sleep. And so her arms, her legs are very strong. And so they're like, she's like, how do you do it? I'm like, well, that's my daughter. Like, she's just whatever it is. So like I said, he put up this gate, like he just put some reinforcements behind, and he thought, child, after he was finished, my daughter went over there and kicked that gate right down the steps. And he's like, how in the heck? Listen, that gate ain't working. None of that stuff is working. I said, I guess I just got to invest in one of those little yard things and put it inside. That ain't working either, because she started climbing over it. So like, you basically just had to watch her. And so she was like, how do you do it? Long story short, they ain't find nothing, because it's nothing. I mean, it happened. So my daughter, when I put my daughter in pre-K, I explained to them what happened. These people called a CPS, and they asked her. So now she can talk. She could talk at the time that it happened. My daughter speaks very intelligently, clear sentences, and she told them. She pulled the eye down on her face. And so they didn't call me and tell me nothing. Now, they didn't call the cops, but they questioned her. She told them I pulled the hind down. Like, she knows what happened. She was 3 years old at the time, but she knows she pulled my son blames himself because he didn't retract the cord all the way. When I went to school to pick her up, I went off on them. I told you what happened to her face. And if anything happened to her face and they thought that somebody did it in the home, they would have took her. I never for one day, they never took, not one day. Now, they put another young little boy in the room with my daughter, and DIFAS took him. Because this is the type of parent I'm in. I am. Just like with my mother. This is the type of parent I am. They put this little boy in a room with my daughter. Now, this little boy's face was peeled from here, y'all. Peeled here. All here. Like, I'm talking about just no skin. They had this little boy walking around in the hallway. Now, this is the hospital now, because now he was under CPS custody. Had this little boy walking around in a hospital gown, no shoes, just socks. So, I'm going, you couldn't tell me nothing. I spent every night in the hospital with my daughter. I did not care. Y'all don't have to pull up. I'm sleeping in the chair. I'm not leaving my baby here. When I had to go to work, I had somebody on shift till I got off. Like, no, we're not leaving. I'm not leaving my daughter in no hospital by myself. No, not at all. Not 3 years old. She was in there fighting them nurses. I mean, I tell you, my daughter was, I told y'all she was a kicker. And they used to be, just trying to give her medication, or they would have to, like, she was in there, like, my daughter used to be in there fighting them. So I said, I'm not leaving my daughter here because, my daughter's strong as an ox. So if I go to, kids like McDonald's, I get my daughter some McDonald's. I'm bringing McDonald's back for this little boy. So they have McDonald's in the hospital downstairs. I'm going to bring McDonald's back for this little boy because y'all mofos on this floor ain't feeding him like y'all should be feeding him. So not only do I do that, I go get him a pair of little Crocs. Why y'all got this little boy walking around and on this hospital floor? I don't care if it's a children's floor. I don't care. Why do y'all have him walking around on this floor in some socks? It's not even the hospital socks with the grip on the bottom. Why he walking around like this? I go buy him a pair of Crocs, and my daughter got Crocs on. She not walking on the floor like that. And I'm going to get him some pajamas. But his mother said that his grandmother came up there. So they allowed the grandmother to come up there. The mama was in jail. So that's where I would have been if they would have thought. We was in a hospital in Short Hills, New Jersey. They're not playing up there in the parts. So the mama in jail, and the grandmother comes, and she's like, oh, the cops didn't arrest you? Arrest me for what? Lady, what do you mean? Oh, they got my daughter in jail. They won't let her out. She don't have no bail. She washed his face and stuff with soap. He was allergic to the soap, okay? Y'all know, girl, I said, so did she wash his body with the same thing she washed her face with? Yeah. It didn't burn him nowhere else? No. Well, that's probably why your daughter is in jail, because if she washed it, well, maybe his face could be a little sensitive, y'all, but that wasn't. It looked like he was scalded with some water or something. And he had been in a burn unit for so long, they had been treating his face, but he had like nothing there. Like, my daughter's face, she has like the skin grow on top of it. And they said when she got older, wanted to do a skin graft and take a piece of skin from her leg and do her face. We could. You can barely see it. So I told her, I said, I don't think that it's warranted that we go through all that and put you through that. If it's something that you really want to do, or she don't have an issue with getting friends, making friends. She don't have an issue with, working, and she is in school. She does have a job, little part-time. She don't have an issue with none of that. You can't tell her she not cute because, guess what? Because her mama cute, and that's what it is. But I'm just saying all that to say that the school will not call you first. And in this case, they will not only call CPS, they're going to call the cops. Normally, that's what they do. Because they don't know whether or not, they don't know who's sending these messages. You, as the mama, can be sending these messages. Y'all remember Michelle Blair? And she was just crazy and screwed up in the head for no reason. So anyway, little story time, but I had to put that out. Like, they're not going to call you. They're going to call CPS and the cops first. You was with him all along, so wait, that was a lot. So they're saying that it is not true. The man didn't try to, they saying that it is not true. Now, I saw some comments where they said, I was just Valencia, that it was true, but they're saying that it's not true. And they're saying that she did this to the child's actual father. So the fact that she's saying that she already has a DIFUS case, that is the DIFUS case that she's had. She said the father tried the same thing and they found out that it wasn't true. So that is why, and if you look at like the blog pages and the pages that reported this, they have retracted. I've not been live like I want to, like, because I had a family emergency. So I'm, at the hospital all day. Everything is I'm good. So, but I wanted to report on this story and to see what the developments of the story is. And then I looked and I saw that my son was friends with her, like Facebook friends, but he is in a committed, very serious relationship. So I'm good. So she lives in the same state I live in. But I found out that she is actually from North New Jersey. I don't live over in them parts. We don't live, my son don't live over, he lives by himself, but he don't live over in them parts either. In some of those parts, they have straightened up and they have some decent living places over there. So I am not, used to be a very bad place, but this parts of North that, like, some people that live and was born and raised in North, you can't even go. Girl, down there where they got Rutgers at, baby girl, listen, you're not getting nowhere down there in that area. Down there by, Halsey Street, down there, you go down that way towards, they have, Rutgers has a campus over there. And baby girl, you be looking like, oh, wait a minute, it's 2:00 in the morning and these folk out the clear folk is out here. Because, they didn't do North before. But like everything else, they gentrified North, and parts of it is very, very upscale. And you can't be in them parts. Not only do they have the North PD patrolling over there, Rutgers got their own police department as well. And they are sworn law enforcement academy and all. So they get double protection. So anyway, let me get on with this add-on story, because this is what he's saying. He's saying, all right, and he's saying the school seen it. You took a picture of that phone. Why would the school contact you about this? Your freedom, she said, question mark. What cop did I call? She didn't say the cop. He said the school. I came here peacefully. I was in tears before I got here. I'm going to do what I asked me to do and pack my stuff and leave your house because you don't believe me. It's crazy. All you thinking about is yourself. No, I'm not. I'm hurting. Oh, she said, all you're thinking about is yourself. He said, no, I'm not. I'm hurting. I don't know what to do. So he called his family to come and get him. He actually went and sat in the hallway until she came home, according to the messages, because he didn't want to be in the house. And everybody had his password according to what he's saying in these messages. So your freedom, what cop did I call? So you didn't call the cops? Oh, So it's crazy. All you're thinking about is yourself. So he said KY daughter, right? That's her daughter. She meant my. It's always F us. You told me to go. You called your family, but you ain't do nothing. Cool. This is her saying. He said, you told me to go. She said, you called your family, but you ain't do nothing. Question mark. Cool. You told him to leave. You're saying that he did this thing. He called his family to pick him up. Like, what are you saying, girl? Y'all. So, see, this is a little sketchy to me. Let's keep going. I didn't do anything. I've been nothing but loving and caring to both of y'all. You better hope I don't call. She says, you better hope I don't call the Popo since you want to take it there. He said, I called them because you calling me hold on. He said, I called them because you calling me a PDF. I don't know what else to do. This never happened to me before. So he called the Popo according to these messages, y'all. And it says, she says, have your whole family come. I promise you, everybody going to regret it. He said, what are you talking about? This is my name on the line right now. Now everybody she said, now everybody calling me. I got something for you since you want to take it there. Girl, what are you talking about? What, girl, what are you talking about? At this moment, what are you talking about? He called his family to get him, and of course they all calling her, or whoever else is calling her. You mad because he called people? Why you ain't calling Popo? Why he had to call the popo. Girl, he said, you think I would really do some ish like this? Is driving me insane. Since you want, and then she said, this is her. Since you want to involve everyone, I'm going to do the same. That is because I'm thinking, y'all. I'm just thinking logically here. I like to think logically. That is because she didn't want it to go this far because she already did the same thing to the child's father before. Child, y'all, that's what I'm getting from this. Let's go. I'm praying that for this little child that this not happen, but this is not looking good for her. That she blamed the child's father of the same thing before. And so she didn't want him to say anything. Is that why? So she's saying to him, since you want to go and get everybody involved, I'm going to do the same. Girl, bye. She said all you had to do was leave. What? Girl, are you what? Nah, y'all. He said, bro, what? What am I leaving for? You got Tati involved in Taylor. What you mean? She said, now y'all all unalived. To me. He said, you really trying to destroy me and I don't even do ish to you. You really on some bull-ish right now. Out of all the people in this world, you question me about some bull-ish. You know I ain't do. Now, she never said he did it. She said that he was texting. So he never touched her. She's saying that. Yeah, she's saying that it didn't start. He waited till the little girl got a little older to do it. A PDF don't normally wait. That's all I'm saying. That the younger is better for PDFs. That's all I'm saying. She said, now you unalive to me. And I call the popo. So you might as well come outside. This how you want ish to go? Let's have it. Girl. He said he called them. Who gonna be there for you when you effed up, it going through it, etc., sick going through it, etc.? You really about to kick me out your life, and I ain't been doing nothing but taking care of you and your daughter, and you hit me with this? She said, don't text me no more. I'm waiting on your mother and your sister. There's nothing you can say to me after today. Might as well come outside. He said, I don't do nothing to I guess he meant to you. Why are you making this like this? She said, you shouldn't have called nobody if you didn't do anything. What say you, y'all? What do y'all say? Put it in the chat. Because listen, I'm just reading this. Some of this don't make sense. And then it says like she edited something according to this message right here. You called your whole family and now they blowing up my phone when all I asked you to do was leave so I could figure this ish out, but you choose to make ish this way. He cannot edit a message of hers. She can only edit a message of hers. And it says edited. So she edited this message. Why are you so bothered that he called everybody else and you said all you told them to do was leave? Why is he telling other people? Girl. Oh, you took the jet to catch up just for Lizzie. Yeah. Child, like why are you mad? Because he told some folks. Girl, this is a little sketchy. Sometimes it's not making sense. Now he's saying, I didn't call nobody. I called my mom and told her to come get me. I can't stay here no more. And she said, why? And I told her that was it. She says, you're a liar. He said, I'm not mad at you, Lainey. I'm just disappointed. All right, I'm going to have to blow this up right here because why it gets so small, I don't know. But let me blow it up so I can read. All right, now this bull crap happened again. I think we still on par. Let me see. All right, that's as much as I can blow it up. I can't hardly read that either. Child. And I'm looking at the face. Okay, so it says, like, be for real. You don't know ish. Mind your business. Now, who is she talking to? Oh, she got to be talking to. Um, I'm not cursing at you or none, bitch. Tell your lying a daughter to suck my D. You text my phone, coming crazy as heck. But he said WH. Like I'm not willing to do anybody over my child. So that's her talking. Now you doing too much. Pull up. Don't worry, we'll be on hillside. See ya. She said, I'm waiting. Oh, tell your daughter to suck my brother D2B. So I think it's one of his family members is arguing with, I think it's her mother. So the mother says, laughing my A off. Okay, I wouldn't be laughing my A off in this situation at all. See you in a few. I guess that's his sister. So she sent the message to him. That's why I was having a hard time reading it and singing it. So she says to him, Jaleel, F you. I came in the house, I guess she was saying calm as HE double hockey sticks talking to you. We got to keep in mind that she blamed her child's father, the same thing on her child's father. Bro, I don't do anything. I will handle them. She says, now you to me, all y'all, they all unalive to her. She mad, y'all. So he said, I ain't do ish. She said, all y'all can get the F out my face. You wrong for calling your people because I didn't even tell anybody ish. I came to talk to you. Nobody even knew. I came straight to the source. But if the school, girl, if you knew this before, why you go to work? Why you ain't have this? I would have been in his face. Hey, Ninja, wake up. You sleep. Wake up. Wake up. We need to talk. So she says, he said, can you talk to me one-on-one? She said, but since you want everything out on Front Street, cool. He said, shaking my head, why you being like this with me, though? She said, you shouldn't have called nobody. He should have. Oh, I'm just saying he should have. He said, I didn't call her. I called my mother to come get me. Asked Tati. I didn't call Nene. Like, come on, bruh. This ish is getting weird. Weird is sale. I don't wake up for my day to be this way. She said, you shouldn't have told them my daughter a liar. I don't believe ish you say. You trying to play both sides now. You have zero chances of ever speaking to me. Girl, why is you worried about that? Like, he said he didn't do it. So, I mean, he tried not to call your daughter a liar. And according to him, he's saying that everybody that lives in that house has the passwords to all of his devices. It's not like it's a private device. But they said that she was texting off of another device and responding. I don't know what's really the truth. That's allegedly. I'm just trying to figure it out just like everybody else is. But I know that everybody else has retracted their stories, that has reported on this case. So I don't know. She said, I never said she was lying. He said, I never said she was lying about anything. I said, I didn't write that ish. She said, speak to your family. Nene just told all on you and she on her way. I'm waiting. So that's his sister. He said, nobody's coming over here. I put everybody in their place. The way I need you to do is talk to me like an adult. That's it since you kicking me out. She said, your sister made ish worse for you by telling me to tell my daughter to suck your D. Oh, okay, so she was talking to you and she said to tell your daughter that, and then she told you to tell your mother. I'm confused. All right, okay. So he said, babe, I have nothing to do with that. She wouldn't be begging to me at this point if she blamed me about something that I didn't do. I'm sorry. She wouldn't be bad. Sorry. She said, go with your family and leave. He said, can you talk to me, please? I will go after. She said, since y'all think y'all about to do something, I'm going to show y'all. You wanted everybody in it. Now they in it. She said, you act like I don't got family too. Laugh at LMAO. I wouldn't be LMAO in at this time. She said, cool. I see how you trying to make Ish go. He said, nobody knows Ish but my mother. And make nay because I asked him to come get me. That's it. She said, you did this to yourself. Why, like, where is the talk about what you did to my daughter? Where's the talk now about what you did to my daughter? That's all that matters, right? That's all that's mattering in my mind. Now, what is this? All you care about is his mother and his sister coming over here. And why did he tell anybody? Why? No. Why? No. Why did you do this? Why did you do this to my daughter? Like, that's the conversation that's the type of time I would still be on. Your mother and your sister can come over here all they want, but this is what you sent to my daughter. And I'm not happy about it. Oh, and they can come and get your Ish, put your Ish outside. I don't care about it. What I'm confused about is why is she only worried about him telling other people about this, and he should have not told nobody. He should have kept it quiet because she was coming home and she was coming home to talk to him calmly. I'm confused about this. No, we were going to be on some other type of time if you sent my child, my 10-year-old child, some text messages. I'm just saying that it's not making sense. Like, it's not. It's really not. So at this point, she like, you really acting like, she said you did this to yourself. He said, you really acting like I'm the ops now? I was just effing up last night. You really goofy as hell. So she sends him the same messages that I read earlier that his sister sent her. So I'm not reading them again. And after that, she said, but you didn't say nothing. F out of here. He said, I never text Nay. She talked to my mom, Dukes, not me. I haven't talked to her at all. She said, now whatever happens, just happens. He said, you treat me like I never existed to you. She says, you did this. You're not talking about your daughter in this instance. I have a whole problem with that. Like, what happened to the smoke when you put up those text messages about what he said to your daughter? You're not mentioning this. You're mad that he called his mother to come and get him, and his mama asked him why. Come get him all his stuff. His mother asked him why he told her. So his sister, his mama told his sister, and she sent you a message. Now they're on the way. You mad because he told anybody. He shouldn't have said nothing. He wasn't supposed to say nothing about nothing. But then what also we need to remember is the reason why she didn't want to say nothing about nothing because she has a divorce case, because she made the same kind of accusations, according to what they are reporting, against the child's father. Let's go. She says, you should have never called my daughter a liar to y'all family. He keeps saying he didn't call her a liar. He's saying that he's not the one that sent the messages to her. So they saying that she sent them. She fabricated those messages. But from what I'm reading here, it does not appear to me like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It does not appear to me in these messages that he was getting ready to leave her. It doesn't. I don't know what conversations they was having behind the closed doors, but that was what I got. And see, that's why I'm looking at this, and I'm going to think logically from these messages. It doesn't look like he was getting ready to leave her. But why are you mad? What happened that something happened, right? She didn't like, and she's known to use this as a tool. She is sick, just Valencia. Yeah, pretty much. It's a bunch of sick people out here. But there's a 10-year-old girl that's involved in this nonsense. While you arguing back and forth about why did he tell his mother? Because you was going to talk to him calmly. That's where I'm confused at. All right, let's go. She says, like, who does that? Like, tell his family that his daughter is a liar. And so he finally says, you got it, Lainey. I'm getting all my stuff and getting out your house. Don't trip, Lainey. I'm packing my stuff. I'll be outside, out your way soon. Been around your kid since she was 5, and you got me down for this ish. She said, tell your sister to stop texting my phone before she be under the jail where she belong. Where's the smoke for your daughter? Like, the sister don't matter right now. The mama don't matter. They on the way to get him. But the sister says she is going to put hands on you. But why does that matter in this instance? It seemed like you were be trying to work something out with this man. You mad because he said something. Girl, I'm so mad about this. Y'all know how passionate that I am about, just true crime, period. And this is a travesty for the 10-year-old girl. And if this mama indeed lied, she needs to go to jail. So I hope that, he sounds like he got a mom and a sister that is on the way. Let them investigate this thing out thoroughly and let the cops do what it do. Let them do what it do. And if she is lying, like they're saying that she is lying, she has a pattern of this now because she said this about the child's father. But I'm just not reading these text messages where I see where he was breaking up with her. And I did read that out there. Right now, the text messages aren't telling me that he was going to leave her. He is just leaving because she's making these accusations or whatever. And she told him to leave, but then she got mad when he called his mom and his sister, said, "You shouldn't have told nobody nothing. I was on my way home to talk to you." Then they mentioned the school, and he's saying to her, "If you took pictures of this, the school wouldn't call you." He's right. They will call CPS and the cops. He's absolutely right. His mom and them might have told him that. They would have. I'm telling you. He said, so she said, "Tell your sister stop texting my phone before she be under the jail where she belonged." He said, "I told her to stop texting you. You said don't talk to you, so I stopped texting you. I wasn't even trying to get on that type of time with nobody for what I don't even do anything to anybody." She said, "Just remember you made Ish this way lying to them." Girl, where is the smoke about your daughter? You worried about the wrong things. If you're saying what happened, you are worried about the wrong things in this instance. You're more mad that he called his mother to come and get him rather that he texted your daughter because you said he never touched her. But I'm pretty sure that that's going to be coming next. Oh, yeah, she said he touched her now. Nowhere did she ever say that, y'all. This is messed up. I feel really bad. Like I said, if he did it, he deserves to be charged. If he didn't, and she lied and she did fabricate this story as they're saying, she deserves to be charged and do some time about this. Because okay, let's go, y'all. She said, "You started all this when you could have just left and not say nothing. How was he leaving? He called his mama to come get him. Girl, is you crazy? Like, what is going on? You're not making no sense." He said, lying about way, I don't know what that meant. "You called me a PDF. The F I look like." She said, "You, your mother, and your sister are going to regret today." What did they do? They didn't even get over there yet. Girl, the sister texted you. She said what she said, but his mother is coming to get him. Look, my hair hurt, y'all. My hair hurt. After these, I'm not looking at nothing else after we get through with these. My head hurts. Girl, what is you talking about? You don't have the type of smoke that I would have on this type of time. I don't understand how in the text messages it says that man texted her and said, "Did you ever get some HEADs?" Why would she know that? As a 9-year-old, as a 10-year-old that just turned 10, she was 9. Why would she know that? How would she know what that means? And so he said, "I'm going to just tell your mother, since you won't, I'm going to just tell your mother that you're watching nasty stuff." And then that went from, she said, "No, it's inappropriate, whatever, to him just saying, "All right, you don't want to do it." He just left her alone. And all through text messages. Nothing else. My heart hurts for real. So after she said him and his sister and mother's going to regret today, he says, bro, I text you about me, not them. You said F me and get out, so that's what I'm doing. You got what you wanted, so I'm going to just leave. She said, and you about to get what you wanted. He said, all I wanted was the family I created, but you pulled this, so I know you don't want to be with me. You've been planning this. You know I got hella stuff, so I'm just packing my stuff like you asked me to. Your old lover must have came back. He put in parentheses, Roddy. Ooh, my soundboard it's on, y'all, but I done put some stuff on there, and it's not letting me go back to the other page. I don't know how to work it. It's massive. I don't know. Can we rewind? Go back to the next. I need my soundboard. I don't even know why it's stuck here. I need some sound. This is crazy. But I'm gonna have it all set up for y'all. Y'all see I'm in 4K. I'm in for you girls in 4K. Okay. So you really lied to your mom and sister. They telling me everything you said. Girl, why are you still going on about the same damn stuff? Yeah, somebody said, I was reading a comment over here. Read all the screenshots. She calling her family, his family, arguing, pressing him, bullying him, but not calling the police. Make this ish make sense. Calling everyone but the cops. Yes, sir. Yes, make it make sense. This is getting on my nerves. Like, what are you talking about? She said you really lied to your mom and your sister. They telling me everything you said. You really trying to play my daughter, but it's cool. You never loved her anyway. Girl, your energy is directed to the wrong things. It is not the energy of the what? No. Why did you text my daughter that bull crap and put her in that position? She is a young child. The cops is already on the way. Don't take nothing else to me. Don't talk to me no more. That's right. Get your stuff and get out. Whatever you're doing and wherever you're going, the cops will be there. There's going to be a full-blown investigation. That's nothing less to be said. Not you mad because he called his mother to pick him up and his sister text you and you didn't call your mother and you didn't want him to say nothing at all because you was going to come home and talk to him calmly. He said, I never did anything to nobody. You got people involved in telling me why I did. She said, I didn't lie to anybody or tell anybody anything. I came to you and you chose to cause drama. This is drama? You want them out or you don't? My head hurts. I'm confused. I'm just trying to get through these messages because this is it. Like, my head hurts. I got to be on deck and ready on board in the morning to be out of here. But this girl got my head on a swivel. My head is spinning, y'all. Like, because this is just crazy. It is. So he said, you are not acting like somebody that, she said, you're not acting like somebody that didn't do nothing. Like, who does all that? Calling his mother to come get him because you said for him to leave and for him saying, and for him going in the hallway and saying he ain't going to come in your house until you got there. But then he was going in there to pack his ish because then he's bringing it to your attention that everybody in the house has his passwords to all of his devices. Girl, y'all, this is so beat up. This is messed up for real. This is messed up on so many levels. If this man is innocent and did not do this, this is messed up. Because it's like I said, which all goes back to, let's go back to what matters, the 10-year-old. So because she knows she made it up, she shouldn't be worried about nothing but that alleged SA, just Valencia. That is what I'm saying. We on the same page, girl. What is all this bullcrap you talking about for nothing? This is a waste of text. This is what you did. You did something I didn't like. I'm gonna put this out there, but I don't want you to go nowhere. No, Ninja. I need you to leave. I need you to leave. I done called the cops. It ain't no school, like he said, calling her. They're calling CPS and the cops first. And now that I know she in the state of New Jersey, I know what I'm talking about, baby. They're going to call the cops first. Now, CPS may not do their job, but they're going to come to that school, baby. Because when the school calls them, it's different than when somebody else just calls and make a report and they don't feel like doing it because they got too many cases. They're going to come to that school, baby, because the cops coming too. So they're not calling you first. He is acting like someone that has been falsely accused. Yeah, like I don't get all the back and forth for her. It's like it's not even the back and forth. It's not about her daughter. You mention your daughter every now and then because you're saying that because he told his family he didn't send them text message to him, he's calling her a liar, which is true. He just didn't come out and call her a liar. He's saying he didn't send the text messages. Now, somebody may have sent the text messages and responded to the text messages, and they saying that it was you, young lady. But let's go. And I hope it's not true, because if they do, if you work, you just lost your job, and if you're in school, that school is going to kick you out of school because they do not want a. And then you live in North. Okay, I get it. So Essex County is a great college. All right. So you said you started going to Middlesex County, which is you passed Union County to get to Middlesex County. But okay, you could be going online, but you're going to pay extra money if you live in North. You're going to pay extra money for going to Middlesex County. Now, the only reason why I would do that is because he didn't need to mess with her anymore. He sure didn't. The only reason why you would do that if you're somebody like me, I went to school, started to get my associates. I stopped going to school. I had credits everywhere, so I went to get my bachelor's. And then when I got to a certain point, I transferred all my credits back to the college that I started, which was out of county for me at the time. But I only needed to take 2 classes to get my associates. And I just basically wanted my associates. And so they're like, what you wanted in? The easiest thing I could get it in? How about let's do liberal arts and science? Because I got all the science classes already over there for my bachelor's. So what I got to do for this liberal arts part? They said you need to take 4 classes. All right. By the time I got home, the counselor called me like, nope, you only need 2. I said, well, okay, sign me up for 7-1 because I'm going to Jamaica. Once this is over, okay, I'm getting on the plane because I didn't have the semester for my bachelor's had just kicked my butt. I was almost done with my bachelor's, y'all. So it had just kicked my butt. I was at the end. And I didn't follow like the syllabus. I didn't even realize that. It is crazy how I went in with so many credits. So I'm taking classes the way I wanted to. And child, I done left the hard classes to the end. And it was just like, listen, I had this cutoff. Listen, after this date, I am not looking at another book. No, I'm not going to school to get my master's, y'all. I'm sorry. I just made it through getting my bachelor's with the chemo fog I had. That's a lie. I graduated magna cum laude. I didn't graduate, but the girl that I modeled with, she graduated summa cum laude. It was so dope. We walked across the stage together. We didn't sit by each other because she's a teacher now. Yes. So it was beautiful. And it was something on my bucket list that I said that I need to finish school because that's when I started. But all of y'all they still keep sending me these people. You're bothering me on every social media platform, especially LinkedIn. Stay on my inbox. I'm not going to get no masters. I'm not doing it. I just made it because I'm so hard on myself. I had to graduate with honors. And a lot of these jobs don't even be caring. They're like, you got the bachelor's? All right, that's all you need because nowadays you need a bachelor's. Now they're trying to say now you need a master's. Screw y'all. My work history is equivalent to a doctorate with my associates and my bachelor's. And even without it, it is equivalent to a master's. I'm gonna take the doctorate away, but with my work history, that's equivalent to a doctorate. Let me call my alma mater and tell them, could y'all give me an honorary doctorate degree? Like they be doing, the people that never steps foot in school a day in their life, but they get the honorary doctorate. I still got credits out there lingering that nobody did nothing with. So come on, y'all. Give me an honorary doctorate. I worked so hard to graduate with honors with this chemo fall brain. But yeah, it was because of that. Yeah, it's all in the book. It's all in the book. Yeah, I just put in the book what I did after I beat breast cancer. So it's in there. It's all in the book. Okay, let me. It's all in the book. Commercial break. Survivor strong, overcoming triple negative breast cancer with a resilient mindset. Now Amazon is doing me. They doing me so wrong. I'm not changing the title of my book. And I don't think that anybody believes that if you are diagnosed with a triple negative breast cancer or any type of breast cancer, that you can just change your mindset and you're healed. Come on, Amazon. Stop it. Anywho, that is the book. That is the QR code. When I do share it, you can just scan and go there to take you right on to the book. But yeah, Amazon, knock it off. They didn't let me. I self-published this book. I picked everything out in this book, the font, the page color, like everything, the font color, everything. Self-published it. It was, something that I'm very proud of. But I was going to update the manuscript just to add more photos so you guys can really see what it is. But anywho, enough about me. Let's get back to this foolishness. So I can go to bed. I got to go up there to see go up and be in the hospital with my mama in the morning because guess what? And all day because, listen, I'm here. Don't do it. Anyway, so she said, look, girl, like y'all, when I tell you I'm about to end this live abruptly because I'm tired of this garden too. When I tell you I'm tired of this garden too, I'm tired of this garden too. Child, she says, I came to you and you choose to cause drama. You're not acting like somebody that ain't do nothing, like who does all that, all of what? He said, how I got accused for being a PDF, because that's what she called him on her Facebook page, y'all. Oh yeah. She talking about because of who he is and where he from. Some type of, I went to her Facebook page. Y'all go check out her Facebook page. I'll give y'all her name in a minute. Y'all can go check it out for yourself. Well, her name, I took her name out of my thumbnail. It is in the beginning of this title, but I will give it to y'all when I'm done. So she said, he said, how I got accused of being a PDF. Who the F not going to feel away? You disrespected me, basically. She said, you read the same ish I did and didn't give me no explanation, no apology, no nothing. You even trying to go off on me when I'm here, when I'm her effing mother. I'm not. Girl, this is the first time you coming with something again about this child. Because he went off on you because he said that he's not a PDF. I would have went off on you. He said if I didn't type this ish, they said you typed it. Anyway, it says go off on me when I'm her effing mother. I'm not betraying my kid. What the F kind of mother would I be to call my kid a liar or ignore what the F I saw? She said, like you really playing with my motherhood, and that's crazy. She's only saying that because she has a divorce case because she accused this child's father of doing the same thing. All right, let's go. So, bro, you asked me something and left. So, wait, y'all, wait. I thought this trick was at work the whole time. So you asked him and then you left? Cheating. Cheating is one thing, but this, shaking my head. Oh, so that's why people were saying what they were saying. I thought they were saying what they were saying because he was leaving her, so it wasn't the lead. It's cheating. Cheating is one thing, but this, shaking my head because you started doing too much. You can't even talk to me like I'm your man. You left with the people you really care about. She left. I wouldn't have went nowhere. Where is the cops, girl? Where is the po-po? and now she says, and now you calling people. He said, I guess today you just woke up and said you was done with me. She said, so F you. He said, okay. She said, I shouldn't be seeing no ish like that in my daughter's phone. You wanted me, he said, you wanted me out of your life. You got me out of your life. She says, okay. He said with a crying emoji, this shit really hurt. I know you don't care. I'll be out shortly. I don't have enough bags. Boy, go go with your family and leave this trick alone. You said Roddy's back. She said you don't give a F, so just leave. Like you said, you was F you and your family, because when your son was gone and they said F you and that you was never a father anyway. Oh, she hitting her below the belt now. Ooh, I stood the F up for you and supported you, and this how you want to do me? Cool. So we back to, girl, I should have never even asked you anything. I should have just disrespected you from the jump. You kicking me out and accusing me of ish. What the F I'm supposed to do? I have no choice but to hit my family up. I have nobody. Disrespect me for what? I ain't do ish. You just needed a reason to leave me alone, and that's cool. He said you got ish figured out. So again, I'm not mad. You just showed me I overstayed my welcome, and that you've been over me. This was just the right time for you to do it. Really had me thinking you was at work whole time you out with them booty bitches. She said, why would I stay at work after reading that? He said, I can't believe this is really happening to me all the time I put in this relationship. She said, it's crazy you acting like you don't have daughters yourself, but it's cool. He said, it's crazy you even think I would say some ish like that to her, knowing I have my own daughters. This is just effed up. Knowing I have my own daughters, this is just effed up. Their relationship. So I hope you're ready to not see me or my kids anymore. I wouldn't have my kids around her any goddamn one way. Like, listen, you just need to stop texting this girl. I know your feelings may be involved. She may have been around while you was incarcerated. Now you home and I'm trying to figure it out. You need to stop texting her at this point. Like, you need, when a man is in love, they get really, really emotional. And at this point, you need to stop texting her as well. She don't care. She's more like she's out shaking booty. Like, it's a lot going on here, y'all. My head hurts. He said, you ain't just kicked me out. You kicked me out mere to I'll never forgive you for this ish. You just effed up everything. So she says, so who said it? Nobody's saying who said it, but everybody mad at me for questioning. So Mir is another male that's in the house. I don't know if it's her child or not, but when he first brought up Mir, she's like, y'all two the only ninjas in the house. So you saying he sent it? So this, like, listen, y'all gotta read context clues and read what she's saying, but Valencia and Rebecca, y'all got it, y'all on it. So you asking me like everybody in this house don't have my passcode. He said it again, and she said, and the only number up there is yours. Okay, so there she said the only up there is yours. So why the F you standing around crying and calling your family? Girl, what? He said, because do you realize what you asking people? She said, I didn't call none of your family. I didn't even call mine. Oh my gosh, where's my son? You called those, he said you called those bitches. F you mean? So you ain't call your family, but you called the bitches you be with. Them booty bitches is what he called. In the other part of the text, she said you called everybody. He said I ain't called nobody. You called MFers before I did. She said I didn't tell them ish. You just did, acting the way you did. He said Tati, oh girl, and Taylor, I'll even do shit. And she said nobody did or said ish to you. I came to talk to you. So she didn't tell the friends. She just came here to talk to them, and she brought her friends. Y'all, Valencia says she don't want the family to know how she lying. Girl, say it again. He said, I don't wall out of nothing. I told my mom to come get me. You wanted me out your house. She says, that's not what you told your mom. He said, this is not the first time you kicked me out, but I know for sure you were serious this time. So I called my mom and told her I can't stay here no more. I have no way to get all my stuff out your house. Nobody's coming here because I told everybody they just making it worse. She said, you really acting like this not about my kid. Like I'm not a mother. Like I was not. So you bringing the kid up again now. Okay, I'm glad you are. Like I was not supposed to question you. What if I just went crazy and told everybody and called the cops off rip? Then I would have been wrong, right? You know, I don't have nobody. She said, I give you grace and you spit in my face. You lie on me to your family. She said, you knew you didn't have nobody. Now you're about to really see what it feels like to have nobody since you want to call my child a liar. Apparently he has his family because they own the way. And his sister on the way because apparently she ain't like you anyway. She on the way to kick your ass. If she get there, she gonna put hands and feet on you, and you said you was gonna put hands and feet on her. So apparently he got somebody, but apparently he may have turned his back because he in a relationship with you. And you didn't want him to call nobody. Let me see what Valencia and Rebecca's saying. So she didn't call the police or family, and she's supposed to be a good mother. There you go. Bingo. Ding dong. Boom. Boop. You got it. His family not going to want to have anything to do with her. And ain't. And probably did not. And that's why she's saying what she's saying. Child, this is not making no sense. He said, I didn't say you did anything, but excuse me if being a PDF, like nobody had me down for that ish, not even myself. I get too much. Ooh, he hit below the belt. Child, Lord. He said he get too much cat for that. Uh-oh. It is about to go down, okay? She said, I didn't call you no pedo. First of all, that's what that is, girl. You don't know that him texting a child, asking her, did she ever get head before is calling him a pedo? You, girl, what grade did you go to? And it said that you was enrolled in Middlesex County College. I don't know about all that. Well, you know, I can't say that. I don't know. She said, I asked you what the F was this about? What? What the F did it say? What the F did you supposedly write? There is no questions about what is it about. Child, when do these messages end? Cause girl. He said, Nene called your child a liar, so stop putting words in my mouth. I don't do shit to the child. I'm not saying her name. She said, you did the weird ish and involving everyone, so deal with it. What? He said, so you calling me a PDF? Say less. You done up. I'll never talk to you ever again on my son. I won't ever talk to you again. She said, I never called you that. What the F? You can't read? Bye, little, I'm unalive to you. She's to you. He said, really accusing me of talking to a child that I've been taking care of since she was 5. He's correct. She is a dangerous mother. That she definitely is, Jens Valencia, because if you already accused this child's father of doing the same thing, and now this man, and there is cheating and allegations, right, on his part and her part, and he said to her, Roddy must be back in the picture. Woo! So if it's proven to be a lie, she should be charged. I'm with you 100%. 100%. The cops need to investigate this. CPS needs to, she already has a CPS case. And he said he was with her through that CPS case. So she accused somebody else probably to be with him. And now, child. So I think that is it. I think we're back at the beginning of these messages. I'm so glad because my head hurt. Yes, we are at the beginning of these messages. My head hurt. I am not reading anything else. I'm going to look into this further. It is 1:42 a.m. I am about to go to bed. And of course, like I said, thank you for everybody that sends well wishes to me, kind words, regarding my mom. She's doing wonderful. So thank you all for the kind words. Like I said, she was in rare form today. And so she's doing great. Thank you just for the well wishes. And thank you, for everyone not, like, what is going on with her? What is wrong? She is, she's in the hospital and she's doing great. So I'm not able to go live as often as I like. You see, I've made some changes, just a little subtle changes to the studio. I've added some more lighting. I am in 4K. 4K. And good night, Valencia. Thank you so much for staying around and sitting through that madness with me because, girl, like we are on the same page. Rebecca Crime, thank you for being here and sitting through the madness because we are on the same daggone page, girl. I am with you. I am definitely with you when, I'm all about true crime and everything. And shout out to the pages that reported on this and then retracted their stories. So some people actually went a little step further than I did. But like I said, you guys know that where I have been. And I'll try to Rebecca Cry. I know. So the next video is that we're going to revisit the Naziah Harris text messages again. So, because that's what, I asked and they, responded yes. I don't think that now, Rebecca, I don't know if you saw the text message video, but I will go live and we will do that one, next, because I want to get that out of the way before the next hearing. The trial does not start until October, and that's October 6th is when jury selection starts in the case of Naziah Harris. To the Naziah Harris family, if you do happen to come across this video somewhere, please stop with the shenanigans online. And, specifically Roxy, it's given too much. And I was with you because I didn't know all of the backstory, but now that I do, it's given a little too much. It's given money grab. And all of the other things. And of course, Janelle and Kiwana is going to come out and tell the story because they reported this thing way before Naziah Harris was taken off this earth, before her innocence her innocence had already been snatched. And they were told that by Naziah. And this is why I'm just so upset with CPS. They need an overhaul. They need to pay their workers a little more money. But of course, with what we got going on in the world today, all we can do is pray for a better world and for unity for everybody across the land. And I hope that people realize that if you're not a part of the 1%, you don't matter right now. And I'm just going to put it like that because I just don't want to put it any other way but say that. And when I say that, I'm talking about all spectrums of the rainbow, all colors, all races, all creeds, everyone. If you're not a part of the 1% at this time, you really, really don't matter. If you are lower and middle class, you don't matter to this, institution. That's what I'm going to call them right about now. You don't matter. So, with that being said, there are some things that happened today that my sister had to tell me about. I try not to watch the news. It's just depressing. And, and prayers go out to all of the people who have lost their jobs, that don't know where the next meal is coming from. Prayers go out to all of the elderly people that are losing the ability to care for themselves. Prayers go out to the men and women that fought for this country and now are, being made to feel like they are nothing. Prayers out to everyone. Prayers, love, peace, and healing to everyone. And I'll just leave it that way. And I'll be so glad when the people that are not part of the 1% catch up and realize, because I see a lot of them that have already realized lost businesses that they have diligently built for years, and they've lost everything already. It's sad to see. If you have a heart, don't just think because you're on the same color spectrum as they are, you don't matter. And it's sad. I'm just being real and being honest. So, show love, peace, harmony to everybody. And to any of I know some of my supporters, were, looking down the barrel of losing their job. Like I lost my job, 4 years ago. And there's so much that you can do. Supplement income. Fortunately, I found another job, but they're not paying you, girl, what she worth. Child, please, that's another story for another video, girl. How am I managing a team of doctors? Everybody is a doctor. They're either a medical doctor or a PharmD. They are doctors. How am I managing them? At the end of the day, God told y'all, because my work history, they need to give me an honorary doctorate at this point. But it comes with a lot. And so right now, your girl is just like, I'm just out here chilling. Y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Y'all want me to mail back y'all equipment? I will mail it back at this point. But y'all figure it out. Y'all not about to drive me crazy. And not only are they doctors, but they are doctors I have to adapt to another culture, because if anybody didn't know, like most of the companies, the pharmaceutical companies in the United States outsource a lot of their work to India because the labor is so cheap. So take into account the culture. And so a lot of people say, you know what, my degree never mattered. But my bachelor's degree in science and I had a concentration on business management, did give me the tools to deal with other cultures. And you know what? I just so happened to take that class as an elective, and then I took one, and it was so interesting to me. I took the number 2, and then I took the advanced course, and the advanced class as an elective. So, and when I tell you that it helped greatly in my business relationships of my own, I still have like business relationships with. I can call my I used to, I'm a jack of all trades. It's just that they told me I wasn't going to make it. So I'll be just doing everything. So I can call my hair vendor right now. Hey, what's going on, man? And it's just like what you need. You're not ready to start up again? Because when stuff happened in China, I text him, how's your family? His wife was crying. See, these are the business relationships that you make. So it's much different in this culture. I was able to reach the women, but the men in this culture, oh, baby, that's a whole nother story. Listen, I'm going to need y'all to call me back when y'all not being disrespectful, because y'all forgot y'all need me for this program, because I guarantee you, like, let me see, what month is the FDA in there yet? Is March what? 17th? Oh, it's about that time. Like first quarter's about to be over. They needed to be wrapping up everything that they did, for the last quarter. And I wasn't there for the whole last quarter. I ain't been there since December. So they need to be wrapping this thing up. And even before that, these people, all they care about is a dollar. They like, oh no, let them do the work. You just manage them. Okay. I'm going to do what I could do. But listen. So I'm not there. Y'all figure it out. The FDA audit, who going to do it? Who y'all going to get to do it? So yeah, I'm just saying, prayers to everyone, because this has been going on for a long time. Not only was I laid off from a job for 15 and a half years, they also stole from us. But the people were so distraught, instead of fighting, they just was happy they found jobs in different, companies, and they weren't like, listen, we have a class action lawsuit. There's another company that bought out the company that we originally worked for. So the original company put in place that if you guys outsource, lay off, all this stuff, these people that started with our company, this is the contract for them for layoff. I'm one person. I'm the only one fighting for this. I said, y'all not going to fight. Like this is a lot of money that they have stolen from us. And this is a major company. Major pharmaceutical company. I'm not going to put them out there like that. Listen. But it's a major pharmaceutical company, and this is wrong. We need a class action suit. It can't just be me by myself. They're like, well, I'm just glad to have a job. No, it's wrong. It's written. These people that's still in there that are doing this are acting like they're interpreting this the wrong way. But when we contacted them, I have to let them know, listen, I am considered this heritage, this company, and not this company that bought them. This is the difference. Our packages are much different. They didn't have any stock. We did. Our package said, if you did this, even if the stock was underwater, you would have to pay us at cost. Y'all not getting that? I spoke to the company that manages the stock, and the guy was telling me without saying, oh yeah, so I think y'all should get an attorney. Nobody else wanted to fight. Like it just was like mind blowing to me. Mind blowing to me. That is ours. Way before this company bought them out. So anyway, if you don't fight for something, you'll fall for anything. But anyway, so it is, and let me tell you something. I called them people and I was telling them, my employee number is where's my stock? Baby, they laid us off on May 15th. The last shift stops at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 8:05, everybody's stock was wiped out. And they said, we're going to put it back in 3 weeks. 3 weeks came. I'm like, hello? Oh, well, I got to have somebody else look into it because they hire a call center to take these calls, and we have to send it to the person. Y'all playing with the wrong person, but I had played phone tag with these people, and they had got really, really, it started bothering me mentally. So I just like, let me step back. So I called, a couple of people that I worked with for the whole entire time I was there, including like one of my managers. But I understood her. I understood why she didn't want to do it. Like at the time, because her husband had, just found out that he had kidney disease, and that's in itself is overwhelming. When they're telling you that the benefits that you have, this is what they negotiated for us. We were going to pay the same price like we were working, and we would have those benefits for 2 years. Child, these people done sent me a bill after it was 16 months, 18 months, I'm sorry, 18 months, talking about for 1 month, that my bill was $2,000 and something dollars, and that they needed to bill me for 2 months, so it was $4,400. I said, y'all got to be smoking some type of um narcotic. My husband got benefits. I'm not about to fight y'all on that, but I'm not about to send y'all nothing, because this is what our contract says. So you know what? We had a hard time getting our benefits together in the first place. So it should not, the count should not have even started, because y'all had us mixed up with the people that were hired directly with your company. So we did not get to use our benefit. Man, I need my benefits. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I'll never be able to stop going to the doctor. So I need my benefits, but I got my husband got benefits. So it was just a whole mess in itself. Then you got people out here scamming, copying people whole websites. I got scammed and everything out of money, child. Like it just has been a lot. And so now with everything that we're going through in this country, I really feel bad for the people that fought for this country. Not even just fought in a way of, people gave their lives. You have veterans that are just, homeless. Y'all make sure y'all don't tell them about all the benefits that's available to them. I am a licensed realtor. I got to April 15th, I believe. Is it April 30th? I need to take my continuing education credits if I want to turn my license back on and use them. I'm gonna do that. One of my supporters I asked, they said, yeah, do it. But I would let the veterans know, listen, all this is available to you. You can actually start you can buy a 6-family home and put it under your veterans benefit. You still don't have to pay any taxes for it, because your home, you make the home strictly for veterans. So you start to house homeless veterans. They don't have to put no money down. These are benefits that are theirs for fighting for this country. I will go out on the street and sit next to a veteran that's homeless on the street and talk to them. You got benefits, right? You can own a home, right? But some homeless people you can't, because they are just like conditioned to stay out there. Some of the veterans are not here from fighting and seeing what they saw in the war. So it's a lot of things that even veterans that do use their benefits to buy a home that they don't know, like starting, buying a 6-family, a multi-family home, and housing, renting to veterans, and still not having to pay any tax. Like, they don't know that stuff. And I tried. There was a housing seminar. I tried to tell the people on when I was running my realtors page, come to this seminar. This company that's running the seminar, they're giving away $15,000. All you have to do is attend the seminar. Rent is about to skyrocket. The rates that we saw during COVID, we will never see them again. They were historically low rates. Nobody showed up. And now you're crying about the rent. I tried to tell people. I tried to tell young people. I was amazed when I found out that Section 8 will help with a down payment for a house. So much knowledge, but people don't want to take it in. They don't want to learn anything. They say if you want people to not know something, put it in a book. But now we have the internet. They're not even reading that. All right, so let me get out of here. Thank you so much, Rebecca. And she'd appreciate that. But let me get out of here, and it wouldn't be me if I did end the show by letting you know that men get breast cancer due because of the stigma behind the word breast. We have chosen to use the word peck and or chest cancer over here on the Survivor Speaks channel. So let's continue to stop the stigma and bring awareness that men do get breast cancer too. And to my ladies, please make sure that you are getting your mammograms, that you are filling on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. All right. And I don't know when your girl will be able to go live again or even make a video. We shall see. But I am going to the next live is because of my a subscriber, and she's a supporter because she's a subscriber. She's always here. Miss Rebecca Cry wants to go over the text messages, so I'm going to make that happen. The text message video. Of Nazai Harris. So we're going to go over those. And so I'll make sure that, I'll be able to do that. I'm going to try to do that in the coming week. I'm not sure which day is going to be, but Miss Rebecca, I hope that you get it, the notification thing worked out. And so, like I said, I will see you guys in the next live stream or video upload. Thank you all for the well wishes for my mom. See you guys later. Peace. See you later.
Survivor Speaks is the name at the end of the day. People love me or hate me, I don't care either way. Breast cancer busted through like a thief in the night. The cancer's ass was knocked out before the end of the fight. A champion coming through, knocking everything out. This is how if you see, I do nothing for clout. Just like cancer, I'll let nothing take me out. So be respectful when you step foot inside of my house. It was good to have your ass escorted on out. So hop up out the bushes, wipe your feet, take a seat, and get comfortable and chill with your girl. Survivor Speaks, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Who, what? I'm Survivor Speak. What time is it? What time is it? It's time for you to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time that I go live. Yeah.